Attention. How's everybody feeling? Yeah, I know. You must be thinking, where do you get that suit? Steve Harvey's garage sale. That was my best joke. Anybody know Steve Harvey? God, you guys are a bunch of fishermen. Here I was thinking y'all were going to be late. Leave it to me to think that fishermen were going to be late for anything. Everybody have a good week? Everybody hungry? We're going to get the ball rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard his voice all week long. I heard his voice before I even came to New Brunswick. Please, once again, put your hands together for your Master of Ceremonies, the one and only Mr. Jeff Wilson.
Thanks, buddy. Woo! Wow. It's amazing. Right on. This is great. I didn't know that it was a formal event, Moose. You got me. I got to say, you got me. I didn't know it was going to be formal, dude. You're looking sharp.
I tried.
You're looking sharp.
I tried. I'm going to let you do your thing.
Okay. Welcome to the 2024 Pan American Black Bass Championship Banquet Awards. I have to say, certainly everybody is welcome. This was a great event. I was truly honored to be your MC and try and keep this going. We're going to do a quick welcoming from Chief Poultress, and then we're going to do some grace, and then we're going to feed you, and then we'll do, while you're eating, we'll be doing some speeches and everything. Chief Poultress, if you'd like to come up and welcome everybody. Chief Poultress from the Woolastook Nation. Here he is, the one and only. No shortage of words. Welcome.
Quay. Good evening, everyone. And again, Nita Lewis, Saga Alan Polches, New J. Sedunxes. My name is Chief Alan Polches, and I'm the Chief of St. Mary's First Nation here in the beautiful, unceded, unsurrendered Woolastook Way territory. And I'm, yes. And on behalf of all the citizens of my nation, and of course my band council, we want to thank you all for taking the time to come to the 2024 Pan American Black Bass Championship here in the Woolastook territory. I want to thank you for introducing yourself to the beautiful Woolastook that you were fishing on for the last few days. As the Grand Chief alluded to into the opening ceremonies the other night, said, take care of our waters. And that's exactly what you were all doing in these last few days. History shows that the beautiful Woolastook, known as the Blue Highway, where my ancestors traveled up and down that river, the river known as the beautiful and bountiful river. And apparently it was pretty bountiful, as I understand, for all the bass, for all of you in the last few days. So congratulations. I want to thank our friends up in the town of Nakawik. Mayor Tim Fox, we want to thank you, Chiwaliwin, for your hospitality and hosting all of our anglers there this week. So wherever you are, Mayor Fox, Chiwaliwin. I had the opportunity to speak with Mayor Fox here this evening, and I told him instead of a big axe, should be a big bass up there. Maybe we'll put it side by side, right, Mr. Mayor? You know that I want to, of course, understand there's 10 nations that have come together here from all over the world. I want to, of course, personally welcome you here, and I hope that you've certainly felt the hospitality that we are able to offer here in the province of New Brunswick, here in Canada. You know, the only river in Canada where you can fish short-nosed sturgeon, muskie, and striped bass is right here in our backyard. So thank you for being here for that. We want to, of course, yes, yes. I want to, of course, thank our friends for organizing this great event. Joe Ford, Brent Valley, yes, give it up. And of course, Brent Valaire, sorry, thank you. And Moose, I understand he had something to do with it. I want to give a special shout out because I'm going to be biased here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a special shout out to the team Wabanaki, Martin Bear, Elder Martin Bear and his crew, right here. When you have a vision, you can get anything accomplished. And here you all are sitting on the eve of the end of September, here in our beautiful territory. It's fall. You've been blessed by the Creator with great weather. I see some great suntans on folks here. So I'm glad it didn't rain for you. At least it didn't rain here. Maybe it did up there. But I'm glad the weather really held out. I want to, of course, just acknowledge the winning team tonight. I want to say congratulations. And I understand they already know. Do they already know who won? No, yes, no, yes. Everybody knows. Well, I want to personally congratulate Team USA. But remember, sportsmanship and coming together, you're all winners in this room. So congratulations to every one of you. Gully Kazats. I just want to, of course, acknowledge this is the first time in Canada. For those of you that are visiting, on September the 30th, it is the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation. It is a day to reflect on reconciliation, that the Indigenous people are collaborating and reconciling with, of course, our partners here in Canada. So with that, please keep all the children that never returned home in your thoughts and prayers, and let's continue to do the great work that we do here in Turtle Island and connect as brothers and sisters in the Peace and Friendship Treaty. With that, have a lovely evening. Enjoy your meal. God bless you all. Woolistook.
Thank you, Chief Boltrus. It's you can certainly know that this is a bountiful river. We watched it all day online. Everybody said we're catching bass after bass. We were fortunate enough to have two First Nations, Wabanaki Tribal Nation and Turtle Island. We certainly thank them as nations of this event and look forward to many more years. We are going to start dinner, but just before that, I'd like to invite John Thomas up to say grace, please.
Good evening, everyone. So before we partake in this meal, let's all bow our heads and we'll say thanks. Father in heaven, the Great Spirit and the Creator, we thank you for this food. We thank you for 2 wonderful days of fishing on the beautiful St. John Woolastook River. We thank you for the friendships made, and we pray everyone has a safe journey home. Amen. Let's eat and have a good time.
Okay, the Delta lady will come around and select your table. They're going to do 2-3 at a time. Please be patient. And we will start with some speeches once everybody gets seated.
Check. Ladies and gentlemen, I got one more question. If Mike Holland, I've never met Mike Holland. If Mike Holland, if you're in the building, please head towards the bar at the doors. Mike Holland, if you're in the building, to the bar at the front. Jeff Wilson is looking for Mike Holland. The other thing is, I've mentioned these banners before. So like I said before, if you guys are walking by the stage, please, please, please sign the banners. And Mr. Mike Holland, please go to the bar at the front door. Jeff, did you find Mike Holland? No? All right. Oh, is that better? I have quite the voice.
You a drink, Moose.
Oh, buddy, here we go.
Cheers to you, buddy. Good
Cheers
job
to you.
behind. Oh, yeah.
Salud,
Cheers
salud.
to the Pan American.
To the Man American.
Hey,
To the...
Ron, and what's the other Pat Roach? They got nothing on Moose and Wilson.
Right,
What?
right.
Check that out.
Pat Roach,
You want comedy? We got
Ron.
comedy.
Yeah, oh yeah, we got lots of comedy.
We're rum and coke and Fat Bellies.
Absolutely.
Rum and coke and Fat Bellies.
Absolutely.
Pat Roach, eat your heart
And
out.
wrinkled shirts.
Eat your heart
We could be
out.
new characters on Trailer Park Boys, right? You got Randy, and you got all the guys. And we could be Wrinkles. We're the wrinkle shirts. You know what I mean? You can call me Wrinkles from now on.
Pretty fancy.
Pretty fancy. We're going to get things started here real soon, in about 10 seconds. So if you guys want to grab a seat, once again, Mike Holland, if you're in the building, please
Not here.
come up to the bar.
No, not here.
I need to mention someone that's been behind the scenes, and I know you guys I've seen their work. You may know them, you may not, but I need you to put your hands together for the best production company in New Brunswick, Aurora Productions. Guys, stand up. Stand up. Stand up. There's only a few of them. Where's the rest of them? Over there.
I can't believe there's not more of you. Good job.
You guys make this look so easy. With every curveball we've sent your way, every request, there was never a no. I hope I don't get a bill for it, but you guys are absolutely number one in my books. And that is no word of a lie. None of this could have been possible without you guys. So cheers to Aurora Productions. All right, with that being said, you ready to get back to work? Give her.
Cue the video.
All right, I'd like to introduce you in 20 seconds, in 18, to the 2024 Pan American Black Bass Championships. This is what it's all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, get comfortable. It's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome to the Pan American Black Bass Championships here in beautiful New Brunswick.
in our province, in our country. But I'm gonna go into something that I said at the today's weigh-ins, at the beginning of the weigh-ins, and you guys were all out doing your fishing while we were all working. But my wife Tanya and I, we've gotten into this bass tournament organizing and the last couple of years, and what I said at the beginning of the weigh-ins today is that we've gained a lot of friends. You know, over the last couple of years, we've had people coming to the tournaments and you know, so our local boat marshals and all the volunteers that helped in the whole logistics of this thing, you know, we know all you folks, and you've become friends to us, right? And friends to our community. And now we just broaden that whole thing out to a whole bunch of nations, right? And for that, we thank you guys for coming and joining in with our, you know, it's kind of like family for us, right? So it's really, I've been kind of speechless, and then I said at the weigh-in today, I said, I've been my feet are tired and my face is tired because I've been walking around for 3 days with a smile. You know, it's amazing for our community. We're a small community, 4,400 people, and we do have the best facility probably in the province for holding this kind of event, and we're very proud of that. The other thing I am blessed with is I've got a community of folks that are like wicked hospitality, and I know that, and it makes my job so easy as a mayor because everybody welcomes people into our community. And I think it's a community thing where we all understand how important it is for people to come and visit with us. So, you know, to them, and I know that, you know, some may be watching online with the stream and everything, thank you for that, because it's a community effort. I mean, we had our curling club with lunches, which, you know, were the lunches okay? Okay. Our Lions Club, you know, providing us with the space and helping out with the dinners. We had relatives and neighbors and friends coming and helping, and so, you know, from our part, our community stepped up, and it's really important for us that you folks understand, you know, we do that because we want you to come back. I didn't pause because I was waiting for an applause. I was thinking about how I'm going to get around saying the next thing. So, you know, I know that things might not have turned out exactly the way that some people might have hoped this week, right? But I couldn't help but notice, and I don't know if somebody planned this or not, but there's a team right in the center of this, and we've got them completely surrounded. And I've heard this a lot over the last few days, but y'all might be in trouble. You guys are awesome, and you know, you came to this fishery and you've figured it out, and for that, kudos and congratulations, and really. And Tyler, you're not far away, right? So you can come up and see us anytime you want. I want to thank Canada Bass and CISA for believing in us, and I said this at the opening ceremony. Like, where do you get an international event to come to a small community of 4,400 people? You know, and that, for us, that took a lot of belief from them. It also took a lot of belief from, you know, our provincial government, our federal government, Capital Region, Fredericton Capital Region Tourism. I mean, they've all stepped up to make this event possible in a big, big way. We couldn't do it without them, obviously. So, you know, big kudos to them. So for somebody who didn't know what they were going to say when they get up here, I guess I've gone on long enough. And the only reason I'm going longer is because somebody told me to keep it short. It was somebody with one of these white shirts on up here. Folks, you are friends of ours now, so you're welcome back in our community anytime you want, right? Just say the word and come back. We appreciate you coming and experiencing us as a community and our hospitality. We appreciate you coming and experiencing the resource that we have. And we look forward to maybe doing this again sometime. Maybe at a different scale. I'd leave that door open. Absolutely, always. Always, yeah. Thank you very much, folks, and enjoy the evening and safe travels going home.
Wow, that's a great speech, Tim. Tim and Tanya, probably two of the hardest working couple in Nakawik, and they certainly have their home open, make sure the sheets are clean. We're all coming for a visit. You know, while I have the floor, I'd like to take an opportunity just to thank a few people. First, if I could I get Acadia University to stand up? All our fish help people. You've seen them. They did a great job. Leah and her team. Woo. Thank you so much. They're behind the scenes making sure the fish are safe. They get back. I don't think you guys might realize what kind of pressure they were under. We had the director of the Department of Natural Resources all over us yesterday and today. We had DFO all over us yesterday and today. We hope it was seamless for you, but it was stressful for us. And we managed to make history by having the first largemouth bass weighed in by Team China. Team China, good job. Very first time. We ended up with 21 largemouth weighed in. I think we had 3 or 4 over 4 pounds, so maybe we'll use that as the window to get this going. Certainly the volunteers that worked tirelessly, they tear down up in Nakawik, cleaned up, got you guys parked, got you guys on the water, made sure things were operating. Those folks worked tirelessly, and we really appreciate their help. The leaders of that group, Don Patterson, Mike Pruchuk, co-tournament directors for this, both longtime anglers and great organizers, and really worked well together. Of course, Aurora Productions, they've done a great job. But last but not least, you know, thank you, anglers. You guys really showed what bass fishing community is and are. You were polite, you were respectful, you had a lot of etiquette on the water. We had nothing but positive comments on the bass fishing community. That's what we're here for, to celebrate bass fishing. And you, the attendees, make it possible. And I know you're busy. We had some major anglers that have come from far away, and we really appreciate that for sure. So thank yourselves for attending. Okay, I'd like to invite David Chong up, Director of CISA, to say a few words, please.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. This is quite the crowd here. I'll tell you what, was it 2018 when Bob called me up and said, hey, do you want to go fish the Pan American Bass Championships down in Okeechobee? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to represent your country? So it's, and where it's gotten since then, and the number of people in here, what do we have there? We had Costa Rica, Mexico, US, and Canada. And wow, all I can say is wow. I'm looking at this, and I know everybody's thanked everybody, Aurora, the volunteers. It all are small pieces of a big picture here, and I think we've painted a pretty good masterpiece here with this event. So, US, you got something to live up to now. Come on. But last and not least, I have to really thank Joe and Brent. They stepped up in such a huge way. I'm pretty busy. I had to step back from some of the duties with CISA, and those two in the organizing committees did such an amazing job. And I don't know if he's here, but Joe, is Mike Holland here? Unfortunately, he's not, but from the beginning when it first started, he was such a big part of this. And I don't think this would have happened if he wasn't in on it. So anyways, if you see him, whoever knows him down here, just tell him we thank him from the bottom of our hearts, and I hope everybody has a great time. Congratulations, USA, on another fine showing. We're coming for you next time, though. Don't worry. All right, guys. Thank you.
Not a lot of people get this view, my view, looking out at you, trying to make you smile and have a good time. But I can tell you, when I talk to sponsors, it's this picture that I get the most. Can I get arms raised and one big picture for a hurrah for the Pan American Black? All the arms in the air, everybody in the air. Right on, awesome. Okay. I do that at the Striper Cup every year, and I put that on the front of my sponsor document because that is what it is all about for sponsors. The kids in the crowd, the wives and families and everybody here, it's what makes the sponsors happy, and I'm all about trying to make that happen. The other thing I'd like to do is I'd like to thank Fishing Canada and the team in the back. Pete and Ange jumped in today. Provided us with some excellent comments and content on our live broadcast. I hope a lot of you anglers didn't get to see the live broadcast. I think it went very well. We got a lot of comments, and without having guests like those and Mark, the president from the USA, that's so important. We kept the content high, and I thought the roaming water cameras, all the folks, the marshals and the boat captains, you'll see them, they're all walking like this because they've been holding a phone for the last 24 hours. But that content was absolutely awesome, and we were able to cycle through that. When you were catching fish, although we weren't talking to you, you're going to see a lot of that on this live broadcast as you see. So there's a lot of content here. So I'm really happy. The boat marshals, you guys did a great job. I heard when we first started, they go, I don't know if there's any money in this. And I used to tell them, if you're looking for money in this, you're not the guy we want to be here with us. This is about a celebration of fishing. You should be just happy that you're involved. I know that I'm not here for the money. I'm here to meet you guys, the anglers. And I really am almost starstruck by being in this room, but thank you so much. So moving on. I'd like to invite Scott Martin from Team USA, the captain, up to say a few words. Maybe I can get an autograph while he's up here. I don't know. Pretty starstruck with this guy. Anyway, he's been a big believer in this, and we thank him kindly.
Boy, this is amazing. Thank you for having me up here. You know, we had the first Pan Am at Okeechobee. Is that right? Is that the first one we had? That was awesome. My dad and I fished that, and he was a little under the weather that week, like I have been, and we ended up winning gold, Dad and I did. He was sitting on a cooler in the back of the boat, throwing a fluke at the reeds. He didn't say much the whole week there because he was so sick. I was worried about him. But every time he set the hook, it was a big, giant 7 or 8 pound bass, and we ended up just blowing the thing away, and it was all because of him. It was pretty amazing. But where it's gone from that day in 2018 to now is pretty amazing, having this great banquet, this great dinner, and fellowship with everybody, all these countries involved. You know, it's a vision that I know every one of y'all share, and it's a vision that I'm very passionate about. And I see such a great opportunity for the world. You know, as Americans, or North American, Canada included, and Mexico, we think of bass fishing being really just kind of our home country, or home continent, I should say. But as we've traveled around to Portugal, going different places, we get to see the same passion that every one of you all have around the world. And it's just amazing to me how many bass fishermen are around this world. And where it's at today, where it's going to be in 10 or 15 or 20 years. You know, you look back where my dad started with Ray Scott back 50 years ago, starting the Bassmaster Tour, just with a dream and a vision, just like we're doing here. And look where it's grown. And we have the whole world in front of us. So I really, really thank y'all. And the only way we're going to be able to do this and grow it to where we need to grow it is with the participation from all of y'all. So thank you so much for all that. You know, here's a great thing that I've noticed, and I say this, I've told my whole team this, and it's something I want to share with y'all because you can use this same. As I've met lots of people, and I'm doing a lot of social events around different places, I run into people a lot that really don't understand what I do. They'll say like, you're a fisherman, right? I say, yeah, I do tournaments, and they go, okay, they don't know anything really about me. They don't know really the history, and they go, well, tournaments, okay, like you can win money in these tournaments, and like, what do you do? And I'm like, yeah, I fished the Bassmaster Tour. And they go, okay, they don't know what that is. I fished the Elite Tour. There's not much response from them. They just kind of look at me like, oh, that's cool. Is that like a local thing or like a regional thing? They don't know, you know? And I'm like sitting there trying to get them to understand how cool and how important that is, you know? And then I'll say, well, you know, I actually fish for Team USA. And they perk up. And I go, I do these international events, and we fish all over the world. They even perk up more. And I go, yeah, we went to Portugal last year, and we fished against all these other countries around the world. We won gold medal. And they go, oh, my God, he won a gold medal. That's so cool. And they're, oh, you got to hear this story. They won a gold medal. It is such, participating in these events is such a big deal to introduce fishing to so many people that really don't understand what we do. By saying gold medal, bronze medal, silver medal, fishing internationally, fishing in the Pan American, fishing in the World Championships. That's what we need to keep telling everybody, and that's so cool because we have such an opportunity to grow this sport with those simple words. Everybody understands what that means, and it's not about $100,000 paychecks, obviously. It's about that gold medal and representing your country. So I really appreciate all the passion, all the support from all these countries. I know some of you traveled many, many, many miles. I was talking to Team China. I know one of their guys flew in from all the way from China. That's a long flight. I've been to China before. That's a long flight. So thank you. That's awesome. So we're all you know, giving our time. It costs a lot, and also I want to say a huge thank you. We all have our own sponsors. I have my own sponsors. Everyone on our teams have our own sponsors. I'm sure most of y'all have your own sponsors, but we have to thank the sponsors of this event because without them, we wouldn't be up here today. So my hat's off to all the sponsors that participated in this event. So thank you very much. Well, that's it. Looking forward to another event here soon. I'm sure we'll have another Pan Am in Mexico. Is that maybe we're El Chio? Is that where we're going to go? El Chio? Is that right? Chewy? Yes, that was a great time. That's a great time. Well, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it again, and looking forward to a great evening with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. It's great to have a vision, and it's great to have people that follow a vision. And leadership is all about making sure that every one of us understands where this is going. So let's make sure that we get this in the Olympics, because it's can happen. Okay. I'd like to invite Brent Valero up as president of CISA and Canada Bass as the host country and organizer of this event. Brent?
So I gotta follow Jeff Wilson here. I'm not as entertaining as yourself, Jeff. This is absolutely surreal. Joe, you should join me up here, man. But it really is surreal. Joe and I started this from a conversation, back in about December 22. after I retired from a 31-year career in the federal government and decided to take on the president position in CISA. And his vision was something I believed in. And we took it from there. We had a conversation in New Brunswick on a trade show in New Brunswick here. And it took off. We had an idea, we had a vision, and we started to put it together. And every step was taken to bring this event. I want to thank our organizing committee for putting this event on. It was not just Joe and I. We had to form an organizing committee because there's just too much stuff to do. So we had to divide and conquer. And they're all around the room. You don't have to stand up or anything. You know who you are, and I'm not going to name you because I'll probably forget somebody. But thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. And our volunteers, I mean, they're volunteers. They gave up their time, and they made this event really smooth, from the parking to the setup, the tear down, all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much to the volunteers. Give a round of applause for them. Chief Polchis, thank you. Thank you for coming tonight and saying those words, and welcome to not only the Wabanaki Nation, but to Turtle Island. I think you guys will be a constant in the Pan American Games if you want to attend. Now, there's way too many people to thank. I wanna highlight the nations in here, and I want you guys to cheer. And I'm not gonna get to Mexico too quick because I know what they're gonna do, right? But let's start with Colombia over there. Nice, and China somewhere in the middle there. We got Puerto Rico. Now, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to point out Turtle Island. I told those guys I could kick them out anytime. So you guys keep it down a little bit. I will kick you out. The Wabanaki Nation. All right, Team Mexico. And of course, we've got Team Canada. Did I forget anybody? All right, Dominican Republic. And of course, and congratulations, Team USA. So I won't keep you too much longer, but I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that took part in this. It was a true team effort. We had a couple drivers, but the rest were people that we really required to get this done. So thank you all. Mayor Tim and wife Tanya, you guys have been amazing, really amazing. These two invited Joe and I to their houses. We've stayed at their houses. They cook for us. They, give us beers and stuff. It's really good. Joe and I always joke about moving in, but really we're moving in. So anyways, I'll leave it there, Jeff. I'll head it back to you. Thank you all for coming and making this come full circle so that this was a giant, giant success. Yeah.
Okay. It's every time I'm hearing this thank yous, I hope we don't miss anybody. We had a boat marshal lose a lower unit. We've had boat marshals lose their trolling motor. We've had boats go down with compressors, and we've had boats go broke. And one company certainly came into the forefront, and Phil's Auto and Recreation certainly came forward and got them fixed up. We also had the Yeti hot seat, and Yeti as a big sponsor of this event, and we all certainly, I know I was filling Yetis every morning for my two boys there, friggin' Coop and Gus, and so sometimes I was going pretty early, and those Yetis really kept that coffee hot for those two guys. We also had BKK hooks that came on board. We also had Dorian Outfitters, who not only brought their tackle shop 45-foot trailer, but also managed to do that while being a boat volunteer at the same time, and gave a donation of 150 rod and reel combinations to the Destination Akawik Kids event for 2025. And finally, not last but least, we had Patterson's Marine, who donated the lobster, and of course, it's one of my personal sponsors, and Bob Patterson, I'm sure, is happy to have you guys try some of our maritime lobster. So a big hope for them as well. As the host country, Canada, we were proud to have you, and if I could, I'd like to invite the captain of Team Canada, Bob Azumi, to come up and say a few words on behalf of the team themselves.
Man, oh man, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Who would ever thought it'd end this quick? One thing about tournament fishing is you're out there for, some people think a long time, 7, 8, 9 hours or whatever, but it goes by like an hour when you're fishing, especially if you're addicted to it like most of us anglers are. But it's an honor to be Team Canada captain. I'm just blown away by this tournament. Everything's been said about thank yous to New Brunswick, the volunteers, and Joe and the crew that put it on. I mean, I'm not going to get too much into that because it's been covered pretty good. But listening to Scott Martin talk about his dad fishing tournaments and him and his dad in that Pan Am, the first one we did down 2018. I'll never forget the call from Charlie Evans, the former MC and CEO of FLW Outdoors, calling me like a month before the Pan Am. Bob, you got to put a team together and come to Florida and fish. It was like, okay, if Charlie Evans asks, you do. He was the man back then, and so it all started back then, as Dave said. And by the way, Dave Chong, you pretty well covered most of the things I was going to say as my stunt double. He's been my stunt double for many years. And who said all those Asians look alike? Okay. I got to be careful now. Now that I'm not doing my TV show, I get a little bit off cuff. Okay. I was thinking about Scott talking out here, and I was trying to figure out what's their secret. Like they're catching them. They caught them at Lake Murray last time. They kicked our rear ends, and I got to figure it out. They've won so many gold medals. They're melting down those medals, and they're using gold drop shot weights. That's what I figure. It's gold drop shot weights. And they're using little finessey baits, and they're catching all these fish we can't catch. That's it. But those fish like that gold colored. My dad ran the first bass tournament 51 years ago in Canada when I was like young, 15 years old. And it got me hooked into this tournament angling in a big way. I didn't have any idea when I was just a teenager. It changed my life. And since, I was 21 years old, I don't know, 45 years ago, I started making a living in this fishing business. And I remember fishing that first tournament at Rondo Bay on the shores of Lake Erie, just near where I grew up and where I was raised and born. And I never thought in my wildest dreams we'd see tournament fishing like this here in Canada and have all the nations come in from all over the world to fish for bass. I just had no idea, and it's pretty cool, you know, when you think about it. And when I look back and then I think of even the last couple of days, all the memories that we made, you know, I mean, these memories you'll never forget. I mean, what's life all about, really? It's making memories. We always just reminisce about the good times, and this has definitely been a damn good time this week. So on that note, I'm going to let everybody continue the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Nice to have a legend like Bob as a team captain. I got to see his leadership in the team meetings, and it's just awesome. Just before I keep moving forward, just like to take an opportunity as well. I'd like to thank Ron James and Pat Roach, and of course the Moose Man, who were providing on the water thing. But Ron and Pat, do you want to come up and say a few words? You guys have been a funny bunch of guys. You guys didn't get to see the live, but these guys were making jokes and going crazy. It definitely, I don't know if I can, other than Moose dancing on his deck and getting out of breath, I think these two guys did a pretty good job at doing the interviews in the morning, and it gives us that filler during the live broadcast. Ron, thanks, buddy.
Thank you. You know what? I'll be totally honest with you. I have never seen the Trailer Park Boys before. I swear. I know. But I damn well looked it up when I knew I was going to be working with this guy. And I thought, wow, you know, this guy's a character. I don't know, you know, how do I bounce off this guy? How's he going to bounce off me? He is the most genuine man you could ever meet in your life. I'll tell you right now. You know, to work with a gentleman like this is unbelievable. And to work with you guys, we were very blessed to work with you guys. You guys gave us your time. We tried to find you. You can never find these U.S. guys. They're always hiding somewhere. I know. You know what I mean? But, buddy, it was always a pleasure. This is the man right here, Pat Roach.
Thank you. I was basically just Ron's assistant for this whole wonderful tournament, but you know, this is my first bass tournament that I've ever been to in my life. I just got into bass fishing like 5 years ago, and I catch these monsters. They're about 6 or 7 inches, and but you know, and I just did it for the fun of it. So then it's really wild just to be here with all of these nations right here in the Maritimes, in wonderful Fredericton, and going up to Nakawik, and just to see, you know what, I think anglers are the nicest people in the world. And to see everyone here, you know, I've made a lot of new friends. So hi, friends, this is great. I might be going to fish in Colombia or Dominican, and you know, what is that, a peacock bass that you can fish?
Yes, sir.
They're bigger than 6 inches, aren't they?
They
can't. But it is amazing to see everyone come together, and so proud to fish for your nations. And I'm so happy to be here. I have learned a ton, and I'm gonna always wear a life jacket now.
Yes, you will.
And the tether cord on the motor.
He wasn't going to wear his life jacket. I said, put your life jacket.
I'm not the smartest, okay, but it's just it's a really truly an honor, Joe. Thank you so much, and Pat Olson here, who from New Brunswick, who got a hold of my. It was all on Instagram. Everyone, where I doubled my following just because my wife said you should put yourself up on there fishing, And I had no idea how big a fish, everyone just loves to fish. And why? Because it's fun, everybody, right? And that's what it's all about. And to hear that fishing rods are going to be given out to kids to fish, and it's just, you know what, it really warms my heart. And I had a ton of fun, and I thank anyone who here has watched Trailer Park Boys. If you haven't seen it, that's fine, Ron. You know what? You've got a life. You've been fishing. You don't need to see it. But I'm just telling you, I'm looking forward to fishing, and I hope to run across all of you again. And I'm just really happy that you're all my friends. So thanks again, everyone. Job well done. Job well done.
Hey, look for his new movie this November. He got a new movie, Trailer Park, this November coming out. New movie.
Well, there's one thing we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the Fredericton Capital Region Tourism and Pat Olson. Pat, he's not here tonight, but it's a shame. He took a chance. He's a guy that works in tourism. He's only been there for a number of years. He took a chance on this event, put his neck on the line, and was able to convince his bosses to put the first bit of money into this event, and that was what started this ball rolling. And then Mayor Tim Fox was able to convince, we got the right meetings with the right people at the right time, and they made this. So I don't know where Pat is. I wish he was here, but a big round for him. I don't know, you guys have seen on live, but I think that one of the guys that worked behind the scenes on this is Moose, and all the banners and hard work and up till 3. Moose, you did a fantastic job, buddy. I really just an awesome job. The last but not least of this is we are going to start with our awards. Are you good with that, Moose? No, we're gonna, that first, before that? Okay. All right, well, I'm good with that. I thought that was gonna be at the end before Chewy. But listen, the last special recognition. Joe Ford, I've seen you crying in the truck. You're so happy. I've seen you get so mad that you almost cried. I saw you lose fish that you almost cried. I'm sure you cried when your kids were born. I'm sure you cried when you married your wife. You might as well come up here and finish the process and cry a little to everybody else.
I cry when I watch Rocky, and at the end of the Avengers I cried. I cried when my boys were born. This week has been a roller coaster ride of ups and downs on a level I never imagined I'd go through, from dodging the hurdles that something this big gets thrown at you. The team that we had in place handled it like champs. I want to just get Donnie and Mike to stand up. Where are they? Mike's at the back, Pearchuk, tournament director, Donald Patterson. These guys weren't just tournament directors. They were, where's Donald? He's at the bar. He's had enough of this. These guys were my left and my right arm throughout this whole process. When everybody was off on media boats and fishing and all hell's breaking loose, it was really, those guys stepped up to the plate in a big way. Thank you very much, guys. Emotionally, I don't have it in me to go through thanking everybody I need to thank, but Moose stepped up about a month before this event and pulled a rabbit out of his butt. And I mean, Moose, think I'll just tell a couple stories. Last year, I was given the honor of coming up to announce that Canada was going to host the Pan American. Are we streaming right now? Because this might be pretty inappropriate. I was sitting with Team Canada, and USA just throttled us. I mean, stepped on our throats. And we're sitting in the banquet, and you know, we're proud Canadians, and we got our heads held high. And I knew my turn was coming up to close the Pan American Black Bass Championships in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and my stomach turned. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna get through this. And I had to make a beeline and hit Brent. I'm like, you might have to fill in for me. Anyways, I got my business done, and I did make it back up here, and it was like a really fast, we're gonna host in Canada. But the nerves behind this, like I'm surrounded by people that I've looked up to fishing for my whole career. New anglers that I look up to now. My brothers in Canada, I love you guys. Like, I'm so proud of the work you guys did here today. You guys should be proud. I watched this team do things and work together. Like I've been on this team so much, and what you guys did, I need you to walk away from this with your heads held high and proud. Like, you guys killed it. I get to share this with my family. I haven't had the chance to share this with my kids and my wife, and I love you guys so much. They're the future of this sport. I get to see Corey's kids and Adam's kids, and where this has gone. Bob, I was one of the guys Bob called and asked to fish in Okeechobee, and I've been around kicking for so long, and I had a vision, and I had a dream, and I've had, you know, multiple conversations with Scott Martin and Chewy Morales and Bob Azumi and Dave Chong about the future of the direction of where we want to go with this international fishing, and, you know, how this can become a very viable product for the world of sport fishing. And I think this event really showed that we did that. And we're going to walk away from this with a massive reward in our life. And like Bob said, this is a memory we're going to have forever. So thank you very much, everybody. Oh, man. And Brent, I already moved in. Like, I got your bedroom. Yours. My bros from Turtle Island are here. Did you guys know that Turtle Island is all of North America? The shape of a turtle. I just learned that. I love you guys. I got to sit and broadcast with this man right here. This guy made life easy for me this week. Jeff Wilson, thank you very much. We've had to jump through some hurdles. We got there. We got it done. You guys killed it. Thank you very, very much.
Okay. Is everybody done crying and thanking and all the things like... Let's get to the real fun stuff. Hey, Moose? What do you think? You guys came to the St. John River in the province of New Brunswick. We always hear in the province of New Brunswick, if you fish too much, you won't catch fish. There's pre-fishing and this and we're that. We had tournaments on this water for the last 3 weekends in a row. You guys pre-fished here for a whole week, and you proved to me for sure that it doesn't matter how much pressure the St. John River, it delivers our bountiful, beautiful river. It knows, it provides. I know I met so many people this week that said the fishing was outstanding. It's up to us to make sure we follow the catch and release and look after this stuff so that it continues to supply what we all love, which is awesome catching. I don't like to fish, I like to catch. Okay, you caught them. Now we're gonna award some great things. So Moose, you're in charge of telling me what to do, my friend.
You're in charge of telling me who to grab.
Okay.
Number 9.
Okay, I don't have that list. You have that list, my friend.
Yeah.
I have number 9, but I don't have a team.
Jeff, where do we go wrong, bud?
I don't know. It was all day, like, you know what I mean?
Written down on a piece of paper.
No, I don't. I have it right here. And like, if we don't make a mistake now, that would make it perfect.
Houston, we have a problem.
Okay, so let's just finally we make a mistake.
I have
It's taken a long.
3-1.
I have all that. I have 4th to 1. Jason sent it to you.
Compadre, are you kidding me?
I have 4th to 1. I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short commercial break. While we try to find this piece of paper, we thank you for understanding.
Why don't you go find that, and I'll keep them entertained with a couple of jokes. No. I will take a minute while you guys get that. I kept trying to make.
Hold on. This is just one more bullet I got to dodge right now in the long list of the shit I had to fix.
No, go ahead. I'm not done. Oh. You get that. You write them down right there.
I didn't get that email.
Listen, I'm going to talk about this because I'm up on the stage and I'm having difficulty speaking Spanish. At the best of the time, I can barely speak English. And my mom was an English teacher, so she's pretty disappointed. But I did always make a comment, and I want to thank Team Columbia for the pound of coffee you guys brought me. You must have thought I needed that. I really appreciate that. They all came up on the team, and we appreciate you guys coming. So these guys are scrolling through their Facebook feeds to see if they can find.
No. It was an email.
Oh, it's an email. I can just start at 4th, you know. No. Let's just call it a 8-way tie for everybody else. Anyway, you guys got it? Okay. Just so everybody can see these notes? See 9th through to 4th not filled out? Because I don't have them. 4th to the winner, I got those. Anyway, it's great to see you guys here. Moose?
Yes, sir. Hey, I just got an email.
Oh, and you know, Moose has done such a great job behind the scenes. When you're on a mic or whatever and you're trying to fill in time on this, you know, we did some interviews on the dock this morning. We did some extra interviews on the hot seat with Coop and Gus. These little hiccups really test your brain to make sure you got enough space and words to say. I'm about running out of words, so I'm going to come up with a new thesaurus that's going to give me 20,000 more words to say. I'll save them for the next time. But at the end of the day, it was a great event, and this is just one little more hiccup for Joe to fix. I just thanked you guys. Like, I literally just said how good you were.
Let's break this down for a minute, guys. You got off the water at what time? Wayne was done at what time? We had to take down, reset. These things happen.
Oh, man. I thought Pat Roche was supposed to be the funny guy. Ah, forget the trailer park, boys.
Brinkles knows what's going on.
Yeah. I think this is awesome. He's got a nice suit on, though. Nice suit. Sharp-dressed man right there.
It's wet now because I'm sweating.
Ah, here, let me see if I can help.
All right.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Are you good?
You know whenever you think everything's just going so smooth, and then this happens. I still don't have an email.
I just call it a tie.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Woo! Okay. You good, man? Just feel free to write them right there. What? Oh man, you get your glasses?
Here you go, bud.
Okay.
Here you go, bud.
I can't read that. That's so blurry. It's not even close. Just whisper in my ear like you love me. Whew. I didn't know you did that. Man, no wonder I love you. Okay, I didn't hear it. Like, seriously. Oh, really? Wow. Well, it's...
In the meantime, I would like to say a word about hope begins with an American
That's. No, you're coming up next. Right now, we have the 9th place is Wabanaki Tribal Nation. The Wabanaki Tribal Nation. These guys came up. Are they coming up on stage? Come on, we want to introduce you guys. Cue the music. Okay, thanks, guys. Congratulations. These guys stepped up from a local point of view. We're very proud of you guys. Stepped in. There we go. Tribal. Wabanaki Tribal Nation. Thanks, guys. Okay, in 8th place, we have the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic. The first time ever they caught smallmouth bass. Come on up, Dominican Republic, let's go. First time ever they caught smallmouth bass. I didn't even know there was largemouth in Dominican Republic. Thank you, guys. All right. The next, Puerto Rico. Those guys really, Puerto Rico. I love these guys' shirts. They stand right out. Congratulations. Seventh place, congrats, guys. Okay, in 6th place, Colombia. Colombia. These are my friends now. Thank you, Columbia. Thank you for the coffee, boys. Appreciate that. Oh, man, get loud. Get really, really loud. Mexico, 5th place. Woo! Hey, guys, congratulations. Hey, Hey, Chewy, you can come up now. I have no money either. You have pesos, I have Canadian dollars, and we both want American money.
Good night, everybody. Buenas noches a todos, amigos. Hola. Hola, hola a todos. I can see a bunch of people here. And last night, I was thinking, man, we're making a monster in the Pan American Federation. It's a lot of people, a lot of countries, and we're taking very serious what we are doing. I want to tell you that how it was with the Pan American Federation begins. After a Congress in Europe from the International Confederation of Sport Fishing, suddenly they meet the president of the USA Confederation and my president of my federation say, hey, why those Europeans and have international European championships and many other things, and why we don't have it? But, okay, let's do our own federation. It happens in 2016. In 2017, we met in Cancun, Mexico, and invite all the people that we can find over internet, all the federations, clubs of all America. Only three went there, USA, Costa Rica, and Mexico. I say, let's start. We make a statement. Now we're going to begin to make the Pan American Sport Fishing Federation. That was the very first start of this. Our first tournament was in Okeechobee, Florida, and was the very first. And we are trying to invite a lot of countries as much as we can, and suddenly some of them begin coming and coming and coming and coming. And our goal is to have all America together, to fish together side by side, shoulder by shoulder, to have the most powerful federation in the world. America's big. We have a lot of countries, big countries, and I think we're going to make it one day and make it better later. And it's my time to say I'm very proud to give the end of this championship. Let me check the time. What time is it? Please help me. Date? What is the date today? Okay, today is September 28th. Then what? 10:40. I declare officially closure the Pan American Championship in Canada 2024. Thank you, everybody.
I don't know what that was. Okay. So, in fourth overall of the the America's Challenge Cup, and in the second category, third overall bronze medal winners of the Pan American Black Bass Championship, Turtle Island. Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations, boys. Fucking don't get over his head. Okay. Thank you, Turtle Island. Great effort. So, in third place overall for the America's Cup Challenge, these guys filled in after South Africa had to withdraw due to visa issues. We hired 100,000 extra civil servants, but we can't get anything done in Canada. We really appreciated them coming. They did a great job. They also were successful at weighing the very first largemouth bass in the province of New Brunswick. Team China, third overall of the Black Bass Championship here in Fredericton. Winners of third place of the America's Cup. Picture, 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 picture. Congratulations, guys. Oh, no problem. There's a time limit. No problem.
It wasn't on record.
If anybody could run electronics, you'd think it'd be you guys. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good job, boys. Good job. You guys did a good job, man. Good job. Good job. Good job, boys.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Ah, it's so good when something made in China gets screwed up by the people that made it. What? Yeah. I run Live Scope. It's made in China, but, you know, whatever. It's good. Okay. Good job. First largemouth bass ever weighed in the province of New Brunswick. Team China, great job. Well, in second place, and certainly a proud bunch. I got to say, I'm a proud guy right now. These guys represented us very well here in Fredericton and Nakawik, and held their heads high, did a great job. My friends, my team, Team Canada, come on up in second place, silver medal winners of the Pan American Black Bass Championship and the second place in the America's Cup. Way to go, Team Canada.
Thanks, buddy.
You can't go like this. Now, I want to hear you guys sing "Oh Canada," okay? It's your country. You sing "Oh Canada." You have to sing. Pick. We got to pick.
We need to pick with Pat Roach as well.
Really? Why?
We promised it for you.
I don't know. I don't have an individual. Okay. Well, the foregone conclusion is there's only one team left, so that makes the suspense a little. But these guys led wire to wire. At a team meeting last night, Canada, Coop and Gus said, if you don't think these guys are going to bring it on day 2, we better catch them. He was right. They went out and caught them. So the team winner of the Pan American Black Bass Championship is Team USA. Great job, guys. Wire to wire. You sure caught him. Hey, Moose, give them the name and give me the individuals. Moose, let's get the individuals. Right there on the phone. Oh, you got it? I can't.
Congratulations. You gotta take your hat off. It won't fit. Congratulations.
Only got one, eh?
Job well done. Mark, congratulations. Well done. Joey, well done, buddy.
Thanks, sir. Great job. Awesome tournament. Thank you very much.
Congrats, Joey.
You don't have to know the partners' names, do you? Do you know the partners' names? What did Tyler Fisher? Trey what?
Scott Martin, can you come over here? My honor, I'd like to give you the America's Cup and the Pan American.
Oh, wow. Wow.
He needs 2 hands.
Wow. Thank you. Wow, that's awesome, guys. How about that? How about that? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say something, but I tell you, I'm holding these, but I'm not the one that held down the team this week. These guys right here behind me and women did a fantastic job. And, when we assembled this team, we wanted to have some new faces on the team this year. And I feel like it was a great team. Everybody worked well together, and we just had a great time. And again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank all of y'all for donating your time this week and working hard. So this right here, this little bit of hardware for Team USA is awesome. And but you guys deserve, and girls deserve all of it. I'll say one more thing real quick. I forgot to say it earlier. We might have won gold medal today in the fishing, but Team Ken, you guys won gold medal in producing a great event. And we've got a lot of work ahead of us for next time we host one of these, but you guys win the award for all the Pan Ams that we've ever had. This was first class. You guys get the gold medal on that.
Donald Patterson, where are you? Are you here? Come on up to the stage, bud.
I don't think we got to thank Donnie. Do you want to do those team anthems first? Yeah. Individual teams. 3, 2, 1. Individual results. Yes. Okay. So this is for the individual teams. So we're going to start. We're going third, second, first. So in third place, Corey Gaffney and Adam Howell from Team Canada. Third place finish. Oh, it broke his medal. The USA is going to use that as drop shot weight. I got it. Team China. Congratulations. In second place, Alec Morris and Nick Hatfield, Team USA. Congratulations. What happened? What happened? USA was 3-2. Who did that? Okay. I didn't do that. That wasn't my job. Yeah, just reading it out. Okay. Might have had a little mix-up. We'll correct that.
Yeah.
Okay. But we know this for sure, right? This one I know is absolutely correct. So number one, and man, they put on a clinic today. I watched them live on feed all day. I was making notes, taking pictures of the background, marking the docks. Tyler Williams and Trey McKinney, first place finishers. It's right. It's right. I think that. Hey, Donnie. Okay. Guys. Okay. Picture from the front. Go ahead. You got it? Okay, congratulations, guys. Awesome. And the final award for the night is the lunker of the largest fish of the tournament. That goes to Team China, Rong Chen with a 4.92. Rong Chen, 4.92. Team China, the largest fish in the tournament. Yep, come on up. You guys are the big fish winners of the Pan American Black Bass Championship.
We fucked up.
What did you do?
We didn't.
Okay.
You gotta call them up for
Suentas and Weaver.
Okay, well, let's get these guys done.
Yeah. Guys, can I have Tyler Williams and Trey come up, Joey Cifuentes come up, and his partner, and Nick Hatfield come up, please. Guys, come on up. Guys. We made a mistake, guys. We're human. We apologize humbly. First place, Tyler Williams and Trey. Second place is Joey Cifuentes. And Joey, who are you? You were fishing with Josh. I'm sorry. We apologize, guys. It's been a roller coaster. Did we get it straight? I've got silver medal individuals here. Who gets them before I mix this one up again? We're just a bunch of humble volunteers here. You guys killed it. Thank you very much.
Okay, we good now?
I think so.
Okay, we're gonna auction it off?
One goes.
I'll let you handle that. Like, not now, I'd do Chewy, he's gotta close it, doesn't he?
Before you
Okay, go ahead.
Give the one away.
Yep.
No, go ahead.
No, I think you're right.
The one player's gonna do it.
From where? Alex. Okay. All right, we got a couple of flags. Hopefully everybody signed them best they can. We want to give one of these special flags all signed to Alex Powell. Is Alex here? Hey. The dice man right there, making dice. Everybody's buying it. Way to go. The secret's out. Okay, we want to do the auction on this, or we're good? We're gonna do that online. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'd say out of the whole week we made 2 mistakes.
I'm going to the bar.
The worst part is I had to announce those. Okay, but I'd like to invite Chewy Morales up to invite us to the next year's Pan American. Chewy, this has been a great event, everybody. Let's see what Mexico can bring it.
Yes. Okay, I'm here again. Señores, señoras, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure for me invite all of you to go to my country next year. We're going to make the Pan American Black Bass Championship in my home lake, Cuchillo. Sorry, but it's kept just big bass there. No, I'm so no. It's an average fish, but there are some monsters living there. It's a place that some of you are already there, and going to be a big honor to help it be your host over there. And I want to make a special invitation to the Indigenous Native people of Canada to come and join us. Please, please. We will do our best to be the best hosting we can. Right now here in Canada, man, you make it so good. Going to be very hard to beat him. But everybody, welcome to Mexico next year. Please, thank you.
Have a great night, guys. We're done. Hey, can team captains, all the team captains come up here while everybody filters out of here to the bar? There's a band playing in the bar. I just want to see all the team captains, please.